Hi, this is Mika Gobig of Go Big Coaching and Communications. Welcome to part 3 of 5 Steps to Greater Confidence. Today, we're talking about Embark, which is just a fancy thing of saying take action. So here we go. Embark. Confidence really is the result of action. So I know the last 2 times in the last 2 videos, I've talked about diving deep into your negative stories, into your positive memories, creating reminders, thoughts, creating new thoughts, all these things. So now it is really time to take action. Because otherwise, it's just a concept, right? You need to get there. So I just wanted to remind you, last time I told you to define an anchor story and to feel it in your body. Today, I want to start by giving you an alternative method to that feeling the energy of a story, because that is something that's easier for some and more difficult for others. Quite honestly, I cannot always do it. I sometimes need a different way to get myself into that space, and that is headspace in this case. So what I sometimes do, if I can, no matter how I close my eyes and visualize my story and it doesn't really feel authentic, so I can't get into that feeling, I cannot produce and transfer the feeling, then I do it mentally and I take my journal and I ask myself, how do I want to feel today? Well, in this case, confident. Let's say you have a presentation, an important meeting coming up. How do you want to feel? Confident. And then I journal, like preferably a page, about what do I need to think to feel that way. So that's magic. So, for instance, I want to feel confident about a presentation I'm giving. So what do I have to feel, what do I have to think? What are the thoughts that can put me in the right mind space? For instance, that could be the people who invited me really believe that I'm an expert. They are already biased to me being good. They already think I'm good. They told me that they think I'm good. Or it could be, I am an expert. I know my stuff. I am well prepared. So it can be a variety of things. Or I'm wearing my lucky bra. I don't know. I mean, it can be anything. This is in your journal. This is not about facts. This is about something that puts you in the right space. Huh? You don't have to share that with anybody. You can burn that piece of paper afterwards. It's really about which thought gets you in the right space. So this is an alternative to actually going through the feeling. When you have a lot of experience, you probably can call up the feeling, but this is also a good exercise in general, especially when something super important is coming up. So that is the next step. Now, you want to set a date for whatever is the thing you want to do. Maybe it's asking your boss for a raise. Maybe it's a presentation, a conference, an event, a panel, but it could be something very different. Maybe it's going to your mom's birthday. No judgment there. Whatever you think is that situation where you don't feel confident yet, but you want to be confident by the time it happens. Make the appointment, set the date and get going. Actually take action. And one last step before you take action. How can you prepare in the best way to make things less scary? You want to do that, okay? So what I mean by that is, what do you need? I know. I'm sure you're a high achiever. So if it's about a presentation, you have edited the presentation 17 times. There is no typo in there. It all looks fabulous. You are the expert. That's not what I'm talking about. I already think this is a given, that you do your professional prep. What I'm talking about when I say prep here is, what do you need to show up as your best self? So I know what derails me most easily is running late. So if I have an in-person important event, I will be there probably an hour, half an hour early and sit in a coffee shop around the corner, just to save me the anxiety of potentially running late. You might have like 17,000 adapters for your laptop on you. Or maybe you just need to get up an hour earlier and really take time to sit with your cup of coffee and start the day slowly. I don't know what you need, but I want you to know that. Really put yourself in the best space so that you can show up as your best self that day, whatever that is that day. All right. Don't leave that point out. It's important. And I'll talk to you next time when we go to point 4, review.